everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. The Jags have every intention of walking out of today's game with win number 4 on the season. It's the Bears going up against the Jaguars.
All right, Larry, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Chicago Bears and the Jacksonville Jaguars. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Left side complete, Safarian Jenkins. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. Ten yards still left on 2nd down. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. Well, that 2nd down run a big help. The 7 yards leaves them with just a 3rd and 3 now. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And this is going to be incomplete.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on 3rd down to bring up 4th. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And the Bears take over. First and 10, it's Trubisky. And it's complete. The tight end, Deion Sims. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action and hit them over the top.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It'll be a loss of 1, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
I think there's one element that just keeps increasing on defense in the NFL, and that's speed. They want it at every position, and we just saw there some linebackers who can go sideline to sideline, run past that trash, go past people, and make tackles near the sidelines.
And not only near the sideline, but also in the backfield there for the loss. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down.
Now let's go. Green, 39.
Now Trubisky to throw. This is caught by Jackson. 15 yards there for number 15.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Throwing here, Trubisky, and nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first and goal. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
They'll run for it with Tariq Cohen. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. No gain there, and it's going to set up second and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
On second down, Trubisky. That's caught at the 3. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
Around the NFL, a game going on in Washington. And the Steelers there out to an early lead. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL.
Here we go.
The play clock's running down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time. So a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal. And his kick is right there. It's good, and it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. So give them 3 there. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they couldn't punch it in.
And credit this defense, too. That was the old bend but don't break approach, but it kept the offense out of the end zone.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Caught out left side by Robinson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. That's complete over the middle to Anderson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down. So the offense lining up 1st and 10.
Gun! Now let's go!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And they're able to get this one down to the 25. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
No. Check. Patriot. All right, here we go.
They keep it with Fournette on first down. And down inside the 15 he goes. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
All right, here we go.
Now a play fake here on first down. This will be caught just inside the 10. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 10 more there and another first down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Back to Philly. Here we go. All right, here we go. Green, 39.
He'll look to throw. And he's got his big receiver Robinson for the Jacksonville touchdown. Allen Robinson, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Jags are able to cash in for 6. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. Here's Myers now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. As the season winds down and you look at them in totality, you know, the offense has struggled. The defense has been pretty good, so I would imagine the changes this offseason may be more on the offensive side of the ball.
And this is where we always hear the term complementary football, because as you noted, the defense has played well enough for them to win games, and the offense has held them back. So they've got to reward that defense by improving on offense. I don't know if you make a change at quarterback, running back, tight end. It doesn't matter. Get better players, better system, so they can play to the standards of the defense, and the win column will result.
And to give this time to the tailback. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Now Trubisky to throw on second. Bringing it in, Jackson left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Trubisky on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Avery Jones in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got it across midfield and down to about the 47-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain that gets him back to the original line of scrimmage. 3rd and 10. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped. But I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
And it looks like this will likely be the last play before we hit the 2-minute warning. Trubisky will throw. And he's going to be taken down. Back across midfield, just across midfield at the 49. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back with more from Jacksonville. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this. O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Jaguars offense now heads back onto the field. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. They'll set up a throw. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Klein. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Here we go now.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
On 3rd down, Fournette. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. Here's Matt Darr now. On for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. Returnable for Lockett. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. On the NFL scoreboard, second quarter in Nashville. And the early going, it's the Texans out in front. And we'll keep you abreast of how that one shakes out. They'll throw on 1st down with Trubisky. Throw left side complete. That's Gordon. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. So we hit the halftime break. Happy holidays, Larry. Your gift? Take the halftime show off, partner. We got some football to get to. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Play clock winding down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Looking to throw, Trubisky on 1st down. Gets it to Gordon. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Here's Trubisky to throw. That's complete. It's Gordon. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down, executed it to perfection. On 1st down, Trubisky throwing the out route incomplete. It's Sims. Another 13 yards there twice in a row, and they're on the move. Another 1st down as well. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
They run. This is Cohen down to the 25. A gain of 3, second down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
7 yards to go on second down. Now it's Trubisky. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Avery Jones in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Over the middle, complete. It's Gordon. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. And now the offense operates in the red zone. From the gun, it's Trubisky. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Blair Brown, he's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. Second down, here's Trubisky. And his throw here's incomplete. Josh Gordon, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
By the way, 3rd quarter now in Cincinnati as we take a look at the NFL scoreboard. And the Bengals have extended their lead. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. And this is caught at the 8. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
And this one is right through. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. And that field goal caps an 11-play drive.
That's a lot of offense to run to only get 3 points, but they'll take them. Anytime you can put anything on the board, you run to your sideline somewhat happy.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with a game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Incomplete over the middle, Safarian Jenkins. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. 23 yards on the play. Fournette, a first down carry. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go now. Blue, line it. Leopard.
He'll look to throw. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Coney Ely in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Back now here on EA Sports. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. Now back to throw. Quick hitch, complete. It's Klein. And he is hit pretty hard from the side as he's knocked down. Right there at the 43. That catch good for 5. It's third down. We're still in search of the first down after that last completion. On third down, he'll drop to throw. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A short gain there of just 4, and that'll bring up a fourth down.
They dialed up the screen pass on third down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
Online, but off the crossbar, no good. A long-range effort denied 3 points at the very end. So points so crucial in a tight game like this, but this kick off the goalpost, and that'll keep the score right where it is.
Yeah, it wouldn't have made this a 2-score game, but any cushion this late definitely would have helped. Now they need to ask their defense for another stop, and that's going to require some work.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's second down. I guess they're in a situation now, fourth quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted, and if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store.
Back to Philly. Here we go. All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90. No. Check. Hurry up. Here we go. 319. 319.
They go play action. Trubisky. They'll lock him with a grab over the middle. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. 23 yards on the play. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. And this defense continues to give them fits. They just can't get really anything going on the ground, can they?
I love the theme that you just brought up. This defense has been tough all game long against the run. We just saw another example of it there.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gordon. And he carries this one all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there, a 22. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. They go play action here on first down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Yannick Ngakoue in there to sack him, and that is 10 for him now on the year. Second down, Trubisky. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and goal. Still in search of the first down after that last completion.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19.
On 3rd and goal, Trubisky. He gets it to Sims, complete. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Deion Sims, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bears have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
Here we go now.
Now Trubisky to throw. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Ooh, and a juke. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Checking the NFL scoreboard there in the 4th now in Minneapolis. And not much trouble in that game for the Vikings. They've opened their lead further. Another victory perhaps in the cards. They're looking as good as anybody as the playoffs draw near. So this offense really needs to make something happen here late in the 4th with the football.
Green, 39.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Wide open receiver complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. And that one results in 35 yards. And let's see what the defensive coordinator may have up his sleeve here to try to get this final last stand and win this football game. Back to throw now on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Coney Ely in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. Offense needs something here on second down. It is second and long. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. He has been interception-prone here in his rookie season. How patient can they be with him?
That is the key question, isn't it? A lot of it depends on the head coach, what type of defense you have, and just a general understanding of the makeup of him. But the bottom line is you posed a great question. Are they at the stage where they've run out of patience and now they get to demand production? Or do you continue to stay with him this way?
And now here's a carry heading left. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. Here to his running back. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first. And now the Jags going to signal for another timeout. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back. The Bears on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Throwing now is Trubisky. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. 4th down now, and defensively, Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, overexcited, and blow an assignment and give up the big first down.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. He'll return it from the 6. 51 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Jaguar football as they take over deep in their own territory. Elsewhere, 4th quarter score now from Baltimore. And the Colts have opened it up a bit, leading by 2 scores. Another victory perhaps in the cards. They're looking as good as anybody as the playoffs draw near. He'll look to throw. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down. First down now, but that clock rolling.
Hurry up, here we go.
They'll look to throw. He'll check this one off to Fournette. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Back to throw. Caught out left side by Robinson. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 12 more yards there and another first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Let's go. Go, go.
back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Room here to run. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
Meanwhile, in Nashville, they're on to the fourth quarter now. And another score by the Texans, so they've added on to their lead. Another victory perhaps in the cards. They're looking as good as anybody as the playoffs draw near. The offense on third down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. Back to throw. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down. So this defense, they looked a little shaky to start the drive, but bottom line, they're a play away from finishing it off.
They rocked them a little bit on this drive, didn't they? But as you and I both know, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. They have a chance to end it right here.
They'll go with a big back Fournette. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches.
They had to convert there on 4th down, and they ran the football. Major surprise, but they pick it up. Now they've got to really hurt.
Dumps it off to Fournette, and he's brought down. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone.
Let's go. 3-19.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. That is caught inside the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.